What does this word mean? Definition. Kristen, definition of the word phrase.
Like, that you can add on to the end.
Incomplete sentence you can add on to the end. Why is it incomplete? What is it missing, Kristen?
A noun.
Could be missing a noun. It's possible. Omar.
Part of a sentence that is missing a part.
Part of a sentence that is missing a part? Yeah, it's basically what Kristen said. You're correct. I need something more precise on what it could be missing, but you're getting there. Connor?
It's missing one of the parts necessary to make a complete sentence.
And what is necessary to make a complete sentence?
Verb.
And?
A noun.
Correct. Subject and a predicate. So Connor's correct, first of all, that a phrase is missing one of those parts. Now, when Kristen said it's missing a noun, and I said possibly, that's because it is missing one of those parts, but you don't necessarily know which part it is missing. Something is missing from it. That's one part of the definition of a phrase. Does anybody else know what else we say a phrase is? Phrase implies not only that the word is missing a subject and predicate. Remember, it might have one, but it doesn't have both. But it is a group of words, plural. Phrase by definition is multiple words. Has no clear subject and predicate. And it acts as a single part of speech. So a phrase grouped together, one unit, acts as a single part of speech. It might be acting as a noun. It might be acting as a verb. It might be acting as an adjective. It might be acting as an adverb. These are the three qualities of a phrase. Plural, does not have clear subject and predicate, and unified, it acts as a single part of speech. This distinguishes the phrase from what other structure in grammar that's a fundamental structure. Grammar and sentences are usually composed of phrases and what else? Yeah, clauses, that's correct. Clauses are distinctly different because clauses do have identifiable subjects and predicates, nouns and verbs. But today we are talking about the phrase. It's a minor structure, smaller, but vitally important, and you'll find them throughout your writing. Today we'll talk about three different types, and then we will apply our understanding to the first two. So, a noun phrase has a very simple definition. A noun phrase is a noun and its modifying adjectives. You should know what adjectives are, and you should know what a noun is. So, just look at the noun and its modifying adjectives. Keyboard. Can somebody make that a noun phrase? The keyboard. By definition, that's a noun phrase because the is an article. Articles are subsets of adjectives. I now have two words. They group together to act as a noun, and they don't have a clearly defined subject and predicate. The keyboard. Make the noun phrase bigger. The black keyboard. Keep going. The black wireless keyboard, the black wireless plastic keyboard. We could keep going for a long time. Noun phrases have no set size. And articles are subsets of adjectives, therefore they are adjectives and part of the noun phrase. Verb phrase. Verb and helping verb. So, if I write the sentence, I type on the keyboard, what is my verb? Type. Is it a verb phrase? Make it a verb phrase. I am typing on the keyboard. Because am is a helping verb. What we also call, by the way, auxiliary verbs. I hate saying that word. I always feel like I'm slurring it. Auxiliary verbs. Helpful, secondary, additional, supportive. I am typing. I was typing. I had been typing. I could have been typing. Now, verb phrases can become quite long. All of your passive voice is in your writing has been verb phrases, usually of 2 words, sometimes 3. What did I not place in this definition that many of you will be tempted to include in a verb phrase? Adverbs. Correct. Thank you, Christian. Not adverbs. A verb and helping verbs. And here's a good question for you. Are those words helping verbs or adverbs? No, they are not helping verbs because they are not verbs. Helping verbs are still verbs. So if I say somebody is swimming, the word is still a verb, right? You can see that verb used on its own. Somebody could be something. This is a keyboard. That's still a verb. Right here it's being used as a helping verb to help swimming. Not is never a verb. Never is never a verb. You don't never something. You don't not something. Therefore, not and never are adverbs. If I said, I am not reading, my verb phrase is am reading. And that's how I would mark it. Prepositional phrases I will define, but we are not studying them today. And you should remember prepositional phrases from somewhere down in elementary school. That's a preposition and a noun or noun phrase as its object. So the keyboard on the table. The table is a noun phrase, on is the preposition. So you can see that a noun phrase could figure inside a prepositional phrase. Yes, one phrase can belong inside another. And you'll encounter prepositional phrases. Watch out for prepositions. They're strange connecting words that students don't often know what to do with. So they think they're verbs, they think they're adverbs, they think they're nouns. On, over, of, because of is a 2-word preposition. All right, it's time to get past this definitional material and actually apply some of this. So take a look at sentence analysis 1B, and I'd like you to complete the first section. The first section requires you to turn the Warriners to page 7, complete the exercises listed, but don't follow the directions in the Warriners. Only follow the directions that I've listed on the sentence analysis exercise. There's even an example completed for you, so please just follow those instructions, complete that. Just take a couple minutes and then we'll see the answers.